From hot spots to hidden gems, get ready for some gentle adventure because we're day tripping today on the Express. On today's show, this seems like the kind of place you could visit over and over again and it would always be different. The Langley Circle Farm Tour.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Belcarra is peaceful, it's tranquil.
Belcarra, Port Moody's best kept secret.
It's just the most glorious place to live.
What do you got there?
We got Dungeness.
Where to eat, shop, and stroll in Steveston.
Some checks are coming.
Would you believe this garden oasis is just minutes from the Lougheed Highway in Coquitlam? Coquitlam's Colony Farm Regional Park.
Hey, look at that.
See that and more, local expression. Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna at Crowset Berry Farms in Langley. There are so many awesome places to explore in our own BC backyards. And today's show is full of fun day trip ideas. Up first, we're visiting the town of Belcarra, where life moves a little bit slower, unless you're on those really fast water skis.
Belcarra is peaceful, it's tranquil. We love it here. It's a very small community of just around 300 homes, and it's just the most glorious place to live.
The village of Belcarra is just across the water from Deep Cove or just northwest of Port Moody, depending on if you're approaching by car or by boat.
Good stuff, eh?
Once you get here, the pace of life slows and all the activity centers around the water.
This is Bedwell Bay, where we are right at the moment. We have Belcarra Regional Park, which is just down the road. So we have the best of all worlds here. The lake, the ocean, the bay. Well, here we do a lot of boating. There's the water skiing, pleasure boating, kayaking, crabbing with a license.
Goodbye, crab. There are no stores and no restaurants in Belcarra, but that doesn't mean there isn't a sense of community.
It's just quiet. It's a real community feel. We have to get out and be part of our community in order to really meet people. We have a community recreation association. That's how I got involved when I moved here 9 years ago, and I met some pretty wonderful people.
How about the air chair?
And on a summer day, you'll find all those wonderful people near the water.
These are private docks. These are group wharfs that we're on right at the moment, so they are private. We have crab traps, and we just drop them off the end, and I believe the licenses, you're allowed to have 2 crab traps per person, and there's a limit per day that you can get, but it's really fun for the kids. We only take what we're allowed, and only male crabs, not female, so it's a really life lesson for the kids too, teaching them about our environment.
Now, what kind of crab is this one?
We kayak right to the shores, and we can take the kayaks ashore and go for a little hike. The walking trails around here are just amazing.
And then there's the Vancouver Water Ski Club, right in the heart of Bedwell Bay.
Today they're hosting a kids camp. They do that annually, and that is open to the public. This is a very active bay, especially in the summertime. There's boats that come here for what I call a staycation. I don't think they come from very far, and they'll anchor. This bay can be pretty busy in the summertime.
So this is Belcarra.
I'm Erin Shaw in Belcarra for The Express.
Some of the properties in Belcarra are water access only, meaning that the residents have to boat to get to their cars to go into town. Talk about isolation and talk about perfection. Now you're watching The Express, and today we're all about exploring. Now here in Langley, a circle farm tour is the way to do it. You can find fruit, flowers, and fine wine, all grown in the Fraser Valley. Langley Circle Farm Tour, and we are here.
You can pick them, then taste what they taste like in milkshakes or in ice cream or in donuts.
38 years, 200 acres, and countless ways to enjoy the fruits of Crows Farm's labor. Hands-on fun, hay rides, and heaps of handmade local eats. Corn pizza, berry smoothie, life is good. It's very, very good. What, too corny for you?
So what we've done is expanding it so people can stay here longer and enjoy more things, and it becomes a destination.
And with the help of the Circle Farm Tour, so has the neighborhood. Now we've gone from here to here. Back in 1987, Erickson's Daylily Garden was just a bare acre.
There was nothing here, and of course the soil here is very rocky, so it's basically a gravel pit, so we had to find plants that didn't require a lot of water. So So that's how the daylilies all came to count. So now we have over 3,000 varieties.
Now the Ericksons' backyard is a wonderland to wander. This seems like the kind of place you could visit over and over again, and it would always be different.
It will, absolutely.
Actually, all around Langley, the growing is good. Did I mention the Circle Farm Tours are self-guided, meaning you choose where you want to stop, or in this case, I chose. Now we've gone all the way from here to here. That means it's wine drinking time.
The romance, living the dream. Township 7 here in Langley has been open since 1999. Our first harvest, or our first wines were released in 2000.
So far on our tour, we've learned that the soil in Langley is great for growing fruit. It's great for growing daylilies. How is it for the vines?
Well, the vines grow here. The vigor in the vines is unbelievable. They grow very well here.
With a climate similar to that of Champagne, France, Township 7 is best known for their sparkling wine. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Thank you. In fact, as we found on this Circle Farm tour, Langley as a whole has quite the sparkle too. You can do Circle Farm tours all over the Lower Mainland. Now up next on our day trip special, we're heading to the village of Steveston. It's well loved for its quaint atmosphere and its good eats, but for Express reporter Melanie Pineda, it means a lot more than that.
Some of you may not know this, but I'm a Richmond girl, and growing up, coming to Steveston was one of my favorite things to do. So today, I'm taking you on a tour, my style. What do you got there?
We got Dungeness crab, fresh caught this morning off the street here. This is our catch for the day.
Oh, nice.
Every weekend, boats with the best seafood come to Fisherman's Wharf.
It's $31.75.
You catch them every
We
day?
catch them every day. They're daily trips, so they're always fresh.
From fresh fish to, well,
More medium, I got it.
fresh everything.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to the Steveston Farmers Market.
Every other Sunday, Steveston hosts an artisan market where you can get everything from jewelry to vegetables, and it really just gives you an excuse to snack all day. So good. So empty. I'm not sharing with you. No, sorry.
The market started a few years ago and now has over 100 vendors.
How much are your peas?
$3.50.
They're huge. Look at the size of these peas.
Vibrancy, it brings the people out. It's one big family. It's a free event, and it enhances the community.
You can eat lunch at the market and then head to Timothy's for dessert.
The hardest decision is picking your flavor.
For sure. It's really kind of a destination place for everyone in Steveston. Like, everyone's always like, oh, let's go grab Timothy's, or it's kind of like a late night thing, like, oh, let's go get a frozen yogurt or ice cream or something.
Maybe I'll try the mango just to switch it up.
And in a waffle cone or a cup.
Oh, waffle cone, of course. Delicious, thank you.
It's not hard to figure out why Steveston is a hit.
How do you like it?
It's great down here. Everyone's friendly, and it's a nice place to be.
My community is just that. It is a community, a vibrant community where everybody looks out for everybody. It's a safe community, and it's fun.
And there's your parcel, and thanks for coming.
So we took you to Steveston, and we tasted samples at the farmer's market, and I took you to my favorite ice cream spot, Timothy's. Now you know why I love coming back to my hometown.
In Steveston, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
One thing that Melanie didn't highlight, but is one of her favorite things to do in Steveston, is shop. I guess that's for another show. You can find out about events happening all summer and fall long at steveston.bc.ca. You're watching The Express. We have more great places to explore coming up. After the break,
Burns Bog is actually ancient. It was formed at the end of the last ice age 7,000 years ago.
Burns Bog in Delta.
Seats for parsnips.
Coquitlam's Colony Farm Park. You're watching local TV on The Express.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.